Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we are going to be talking about the weapons, armor, tools, and whatever else that we come across that we actually need to add in. So, without further ado, let's get into the ideas. Alright, so, first off is the weapons. Now, the weapons are going to be very important in this, I think, as well as the armor. The tools, I mean, they're kind of important, but could get away without tools. Again, it's there just because we need it to be there. But for the first weapon, we are going to take out the spear. Actually, we should probably put a wooden spear. So the wooden spear is basically wood that's been carved into a spear, kinda just to protect against dinosaurs or go hunting, that sort of thing, and protect against small animals. The only downside of this wooden spear is it's not going to be enough to take on a T-Rex, so that's going to be the downside of the wooden spear and that sort of stuff. Next, we have gotten a bow and arrow. Now, this one is going to be effective, but I don't think it's going to be very much good for one of these higher dinosaurs of the food chain. So, you know, a T-Rex probably could get some arrows in them, but I don't really know if it's gonna actually do anything. I guess the upsides to it is you can go in range with it, and kind of run away if you need to. So those are kind of like the only two that I can see right now as being the upsides to it. And I think most of the, like, once they find the traders, they're gonna switch out. So I think the bow and arrow is going to help them until they get to the trader. I think that's what we're gonna do. I think we're gonna have a sword. Now, the sword will be most likely made out of metal, so again, gonna have to go to the spaceship trader and, you know, do that sort of stuff. Sword will be probably more effective on most dinosaurs, but you don't want to go up against a T-Rex with a sword. Crossbow. Oh, we should go over arrows. So for the crossbow, we're not going to be using arrows. We can use arrows, but I think we're going to use special tipped arrows that are like metal arrows or something like that. That will most likely be most effective to dinosaurs and be a little bit more sharper than the... We're going to have probably a few arrows. So first arrow being the wooden arrow, a stone tipped arrow. We're gonna have a fire arrow, which is basically just putting your arrow into the fire and putting it on fire. That's most likely it for the bow and arrow one. And then for this crossbow, we're gonna have like the same thing. And then we have the metal arrow. We're gonna leave that arrow there for now. I'll probably think of more arrows that I can put in there, and whatever else. So, next will be a knife. Well, actually that kind of fits in with the sword, but a knife, dagger. Okay, knife first, and then we've got ourselves a dagger, an axe. Actually, let's go with the hatchet first. Let's go with fire axe. Which is basically used by firefighters. Is the type of axe that we're gonna go with. There will be another fire axe that is just caught on fire, so we'll specify which is actually, let's just do an axe. Normal regular axe, and then we'll do a fire axe that is on fire, that you can toggle on by touching a switch. or a button on the Fire Axe. Same with the Fire Sword. We're also gonna have guns. We're gonna have a pistol. We're gonna have a machine gun. Or actually, let's just go with an SMG. Assault rifle. And then that's probably about it for now for what I have thought about for weapons. The tools section ain't gonna be very long because it's just gonna be simply just specifying the tools of that one. Next, we've got armor. So, what type of armor is there gonna be? There'll be metal armor. Typically used for reference, we're just gonna take on, okay. For example, the type of armor that is most seen by TV shows in the medieval state. So, for example, Hobbit, that type of armor that they use, chainmail and stuff. So, maybe chainmail. We'll do metal. Is that it? That might be it. Okay. We could add in clothes into this too, but we could. But I don't know if I want to. So, the one thing that I'm going to do is we are going to, looking up here, we did say that, or I did put in that we, once Steve and Bob defeat like a boss, and I've started to do that here with a monkey that throws vines and wraps vines around its victim to keep it in place, we'll do a ground smash, making anything fall down, and we'll grab its prey and throw them. So, we're gonna have dinosaurs. Oh yeah, that's another thing that we need to add in for dinosaurs, or for the armor. We're gonna have dinosaur armor. But once they do defeat this monkey, they will unlock some sort of armor or weapon or upgrades. And I did say that upgrades will be used to add the armor or weapons. Example, this could be blueprints to get some flight, like Iron Man, to add to their set of armor, or if they choose to make a new armor, we'll give a new we'll give one item that goes towards final boss. I'm gonna talk about the bosses in another video and continue on with that, but yeah, this will be talked about in another video. So basically, flight. Now, the flight can help in many ways, and for flying about the island or whatever planet they are on. And this is only just adding in like flight. There's nothing else that is going to be added in. They're just going to have the ability to fly and that sort of stuff. There's going to be no added weapons to this armor, nothing else but flying. We are going to have some desert cloth armor. So now this is for the desert wasteland, but I want to put that in there for time being, or right now, because that's obviously that way. Winter wasteland, we are going to need to add in armor for that one, so we are going to need to add in some sort of fur. Okay, so some sort of fur for winter. That's it for now for the armor for the time being that I can think of. And then next we got tools. Pretty simple. An axe for chopping down wood. Also counts as a weapon. We've also got a pickaxe to grab some, or to break down some stone and rocks and boulders, stuff like that. We've also gotten a shovel, which the shovel I'm gonna add in some more, another building. We're gonna add in like a bunker type of building, that type of stuff. I did also think of another idea. We could have them build, I don't think I want them to build a spaceship, but maybe a hoe for tilling land. That's probably about it. I'm thinking we're probably gonna add in one for clothes or something. Might add in something for some sort of upgrades that they can upgrade to. Again, these blueprints are inside the implant, So the implant is going to be, I think we'll act as an implant as a recipe-based thing, so they're not super confused and it acts like a guide too. That's what we're gonna do. Also, you know, digital storage that somehow aliens decided to create. Don't know why, but they did do that. We'll see what else needs to be added in, but I think that's gonna do it for this video for today. Hopefully you guys enjoy this video, and see you guys in the next video. Bye!